So, YouTube ready to go. All right, ready to go, guys. Right, we have some couple of trades on the EMini trading. My guy's killing it this morning. I've been kind of lagging, but early in the morning. So, good things happening so far in the market. We have seen multiple things happening at 10:30. Some couple of news from PMI and Chicago. So, let's go live to the charts. Those of you here in YouTube, all right, we will oversee what's happening on the EMini. EMini so far is stuck right here on the overnight low, tagging now 42.07. I am about to take a live trade with you guys because I saw 42.04 holding here on C period low. So the low of C period as we were opening right now the market, it is 42.04. So that would be my stop. I'm about to hit my order here on my Interactive Broker account to go long 42.06. My stop, 2 points. I don't want to risk too much. My target today's open, which is 42.12. So long ES 42.06, looking for 42, maybe 42.10s because that's the previous day high. I have to be aware of where I am in the markets. The move is 42.06. Go, take me to the 42.10 and eventually give me my 42.12. Okay, this is the idea behind my trade happening right now live with you guys. My risk, 2 points. Here is the risk, right? 2 points. Here is my reward, right? Just trading the edges. It is 10:30. We just saw some of the guys maybe playing gamma. I don't know. Some of the fund managers, but we just saw a drop all the way from 42.10s or 12 to the 42.04. Now, it was maybe a play using their gamma. There were some gamma levels for these mornings hitting the 420s. I just show it to my guys in the room, and I will show it to you guys here on YouTube as well. It's nothing more than some information, right, coming in for today. Yesterday, it was posted by our friend Spot Gamma, and there was the May 27. Where are the? There it is. Some of the moves that we were expecting, right? Man, right on the money. The 42.20 came into play this morning. So look for those guys as you guys are trading futures, specifically when looking at options expiration, end of the month, window dressing, and all this stuff. So going back to my charts, can you guys hear me clear? Let me go back to my other computer. The other day I have very low volume on my mic on YouTube. Main reason is OBS Studio sometimes screw it over. Not my fault. So I'll try to make it just a tiny bit. Let's see if this is coming up. Yeah, it's coming up pretty good. All right, so let's see if this long is going to work. I am not making tons of money on it, and I could get stopped out at 42.04 on this move for the ES. So the 06 to the 10s might give me 4 points. So far, guys, we have a range of about 10, 42.02, yeah, about 11 points range so far for the initial balance on the S&P 500. C period inside, right? Currently inside the range. So this could flip-flop back and forth between the open and between that 42.04. I just want you to be aware of that. Moves can be fast today. You have seen it, how they've been flushing inventory in and out of the market. So let's go back to the book map this morning. I did post it. A couple of things that I was observing. One of them was that 4200 move early on. So let me zoom out just a tiny bit for you to see the whole picture. Guys, I think they were making money. I have not yet. Pre-market, I did a couple of trades, but that was about it. Overnight market. 42.13s. So supply showed up. Here was the demand right at the 42.02s. they went and grabbed it. I don't know how much they grab out of this. I have to go deep here into the book map, but I know that we transacted some transactions. These guys went away, right? These guys, and now they are back online here at the 4202, right? These guys came back. They are spoofing the market a tiny bit here. That's why my stop is here. But if you look, here is the supply all the way at 4210. So 4210 is the previous day high, previous day settle, I believe. So start looking for that target as a potential. We are stuck in this balance area between 04 and 10s. So it can get choppy, right? We can get these chop moves and back and forth, like I told you. What I see in the markets, the latter not being that much of big moves like yesterday, but we do have some pretty healthy orders sitting at 41.99. And other than that, I saw a couple of 300s early on. I think they took them off at the 42.18. Let me move it. Let's see if we can see the 42.18 and 42.20s for you to see it, right? There they are, about 314 on the 20s, right? And have some demand right here at the 41.99. We got about 567, I believe. Yeah. So what do we do with this information? This is nothing more than the ladder, nothing more than the order flow that you see on your own ladder. But if you don't have Rhythmic, you might not see the whole book. I have Rhythmic with Bookmap, therefore I can see the whole book. And so far, this is the interesting part for today, right? Market holding the 420, there is a reason behind it. You guys saw that big number on Spot Gamma's play for today. Other than that, the market just balancing mode. I'll take you to our market profile. And I was just talking about it with my guys in the room, how the market profile this week, from the get-go, Monday, I told them this probably is going to be a tricky week, being a Memorial Day holiday week. So what did we do Monday? So here is the Friday, and this Friday, right? So here is last Friday. You guys recall how this last Friday everybody was, thinking that we were gonna retest those 4120s, 4110s on the S&P. Even myself, I wanted to test that 4110, 4120. We left a couple of singles here. But then Sunday night, we just, pretty strong. We held it. We moved up on Monday. And since Monday, right, that overnight low from Sunday night, guys, we have not even seen it come into play, right? Instead, what we saw early on this week was two-day balance on Monday and Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday, right? Here's your two-day balance happening right live here with my guys, right? Two-day balance. And then breakout yesterday, continue move overnight. And right now, we cleaned those singles from the 5th of May. The singles that we had on the drop of 4% in the market, they have been repaired. Those singles are out of the play, And now we do have this balancing act happening today above the 4,200. Many of you could be probably, happy and start shorting the market. Personally, I will be extremely careful doing this, maybe coming next week. The week after the holiday, usually is another strong week. Just give you heads up. The statistics are 73%. The week after the holiday, when we come back on Tuesdays, are usually very strong in volume and in the move. So I will be very cautious on my shorts, even though I will probably be shorting some of these levels and some of these moves that I see in the market. I will be extremely careful. Money is coming, guys, into the United States. A lot of investors are putting money to work. There is a lot of money on the sidelines. They don't want to invest in China. They don't want to invest in Europe. They don't want to invest in Brazil. The money is flowing. I'll be posting you guys a research paper that I always read and that is the monthly inflows. I think that paper is going to be, and it's public. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. Those papers are public. I'll send them to you guys if I see them around. I'll post them here in the room in Discord. By the way, I forgot to give you guys, those of you in YouTube, an invite to the Discord server. You can join us for free. The service premium for my guys is a completely different story. But here I'll give you guys, here is the invite to our Discord server. All right. I will be changing my Discord server because I give a lot of free information for my guys. But there is the invite. I'll come back and give you guys something else next week. So looking at the market, balancing mode today. Look at the ES. Sunny, are you here? Sunny G, I think he was asking me about my oil trade. I'm still long crude, but I did talk about pre-market to look for those 85s long. So if anyone took the long on oil at 85, please don't risk more than 30 cents to 55, but then take this baby back to 67.20, at least 67.13 for the end of the day. That should give you about $600 on 2 lots or $300 on 1 lot. Okay? So that's the idea. Oh, you are here. Great. So that's the idea behind my oil, Sunny. So I don't know if you missed it, the narrative that I gave my guys in the room, but the narrative was to wait for, and I am long 18s, so I'm losing about 30 ticks right now on my trade, but I'm cool with it. I'm cool because I can add on the 55s. I have an order now placed right around 66.55. And I told the guys in the room early on in the morning, right, to look at the overall picture. My biggest concern right now on crude is whether or not the breakout of the pennant, it is a fake out or they are just coming to retest the top of the pennant. And I believe that's exactly what they just did, right? Look at what they are doing right now. And it's a healthy move, guys. I mean, come on. We went long 61s and now you are on the 67s. This is understandable to pull back a tiny bit. So if you are underwater, get out. I don't want you to lose more money than what risk you can take. My risk on oil is $1,000 per lot. That is because of the size of my account. So you need to know what is the 2%. I don't risk more than 2% of my account on any trade. I am a chicken when it comes to risk. So people say, hey man, you only take 2-point stops. Yeah, I don't want to blow up my account. Sometimes I have done a really stupidity thing when I let the ES go against me for 50 points. That has happened to me. I'll be straight honest with you. It has happened to me. Sometimes I get stubborn on my trades. I am trying to be better at my risk management. So whatever your risk is, please do not risk more than 2% on any position. I don't care what size do you have. Don't risk it. Somebody mentioned yesterday that a brand new CL contract is coming from CME. I have no clue. I know some of my guys in the past, they were trading QM. I don't know how much volume you get at QM, but I think QM is 500 barrels instead of 1,000 barrels. So per every dollar move on the oil, you will make $500 profit. So my risk is $1,000 to make $2,000 at least. It's a 2-to-1 risk reward on my trade. So last week when I went long 61.90, I got out 63, 63.46. Then I went long 64 to 65. I collected about 3,500, I think 3,500, 3,800 on my oil last week. This week, from last week coming into this week. So what do I have for you coming onto the daily? Watch out for the test. And I told my guys, that top of the pennant, it is exactly 66.55. The top of the pennant. So right there at the 55, I will be adding to my long core position. If it goes against me, let's say it goes to 66, I am out. I'd rather lose my $1,000 than be down all the way to 64, losing $2,000-$3,000. Because the move, guys, is to go long somewhere here on the 64s. And my only mistake was not leaving a runner back to 67. So that was my mistake. But if we get this move to 64, I'll be more than happy. If we get this pullback, I'll be okay. because this could just be a fake breakout, like I was telling my guys early on. But so far, it looks healthy, right? If they come and test right here, 66.55, and Monday we start printing 68, I'll be happy with those $3,000 in my pocket, right? Just from the 55, and I can add one more lot, take it to my 68. That will be, I will be a happy camper. But I want you to always look at the overall picture. Those of you new to the room, I don't trade candlesticks. I don't. I use them for my trend, right? I use the weekly chart, daily charts, and my 30 minutes. The 30 minutes candlestick is nothing more than my market profile. That's all. That's all it is. It's my market profile in a candlestick, right? Nothing more. What is the oil have done so far? Well, one time framing lower, right? You see that, right? This is the same thing as market profile, right? When you know your market, we are one time framing lower. Why? Because they might go and test the top of the pennant. They probably should have done it by now, but they haven't. So I am underground. I'm under by 20 ticks, 30 ticks, whatever. But it is what it is. The trade is to the upside. No matter what, the trade is to the upside. I just want you to be aware of that. And if we get any pullback next week or Monday or Sunday, right? And Sunday, I'll probably going to be looking at Globex. If Globex prints below 55, guys, Sunday night, then yes, I'll be waiting for 66 even. Remember, the more you trade with me, oil, the easier it's going to be for you to learn the mechanics of oil trading. Let's say we drop below 55. Well, these guys will go to 66. This is what's going to happen at 66. Retail traders are going to be buying the 66. And these guys, they will stop them out all the way at 65.85. All right? They just did it today, and I will explain to you. They just did it 5 minutes ago, right? This is how they play the game on oil. You need to be willing to lose $150 if you go long even numbers. If you go long oil even numbers, you have to be willing to lose 15 ticks. Your stop cannot be 15 ticks. They just did it to everyone this morning, and I'll prove it to you right now. And I got greedy this morning, by the way. Those of you who were trading with me the oil since yesterday, I got greedy because I saw the 55 number this morning. Actually, 52. Look what we did this morning. 67.01 is right here. Yeah, 67. Here is all the retail trader buying the 67, right? Buying the 67, buying the 67. So these guys, look what they did to them, guys. Look, these are the Europeans, by the way. This is pre-market. I'm just going to pre-market, and then I'm going to move on to my live trade. Here, Europeans buying the 61. Boom. They took them all the way to 70. Yeah. They stopped them. But here is 85. Right where we are right now, here is 85. There it is, the 85 number on oil. Where do we go? To 67, excuse me. That's your even number, 67, right? You go above it, right? And you come and test it. You test the 67. But if you're long 85, right? That's the number, the magic number to go long. If you are long the 85, you were already making 30 ticks on the way up. So if you have two lots, get the hell out of one. Take one off the table. Let them come to 67 and add one more at 67 because your risk is the 15 cents here. This 15 ticks is your risk. Then you will take 65 even to the 55 number. And we missed it by 3 ticks today as we were opening oil this morning, right? And I got greedy, guys. I was making 40 ticks on it. And my target is 68. I gave you the target, 68.13. I went long 67.18, right? This is what I went long yesterday, and I got greedy this morning. I mean, I should have just locked my game, but I was like, screw it. Hopefully it's going to be a strong day, end of the month, blah, blah, blah. And my head just got greedy with all these thoughts. So it happens. Even to guys like me trading freaking for years, sometimes you get greedy just to be upside down on your trade. I am upside down 18 ticks right now, currently. To me, that's nothing. To some of you, it could be a big, big chunk of money. So again, look at what happened at the $67 this morning, just now. This happens about 20 minutes ago. Here is my 67, right? Here is the retail pushing. Look at the retail. Pushing, 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 buying the 67, right? What do? They take you to 85. Here is the 85. And they even took you to the 70 number again, right? Again. So if you have a reference already, you need to learn how to use those references when trading oil. This was a good reference overnight, right? So we went to that overnight low. I believe this was the overnight low actually, and they reversed. The same thing we just did on the S&P 500. My guys, I don't know if they are long. Anyone long that 4206? Because I'm still long 4206, and I have 2 points on my pocket already on that EMini. I don't know if we printed 4210. My order is just sitting, limit order to get me out of 4210. I haven't even looked at my account. So trading oil, I'm going to go back to the oil, right? Trading oil, my magic numbers, and these I learned from a floor trader years ago, back in 2007, 2008, 2009, I believe it was. No, it was 2009, guys, when I learned this, because it was right after the freaking financial crisis that I started trading oil a little bit, position trading. I was doing position trading on oil, and this has helped me, and I have helped a lot of traders in the room, that I have helped with these moves. Even now, right, they gave you 7 ticks. It's not a lot. For some people, it's not a lot. For others, could be pretty good account. I mean, if you make $100 on oil every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes, well, you wake up every day with $0 on your account and profit, and every half an hour you make $100. You collect $200-300 at the end of the day, right? That could be a good income for some of you guys on your accounts. I don't know. But the way I trade oil and the way I follow my market profile, along with the market profile, this is how I follow my trades. I do play my decisions. Based on this. I look at the ladder. I look at where the money is, and I will show you that right now. Right? This morning, here is your oil. Right? Here is the oil. Look at the oil trading right now. Where is the demand for oil? Can you guys see the demand at oil? Right there. 6620. Here is the book on oil. And this has been there since last night. Someone is waiting, right? There. I want to go with this guy. This morning, here there was 55. Look at the 50 and look at the 85 again coming into play this morning. So here is the 66, actually 66.70, 66.80 on my oil trade, pure book trade. So what did I just tell my guys in the room? Guys, look at the 85 to go long, get out at 67.20, right? Here is the move, right? If we can get it back to 67.50, great. I have no problem at all. So that's how I trade oil. I hope I don't bother you with this thing going over and over and over on YouTube multiple times. But I don't get tired of helping people out and giving them my advice. Trading oil is not easy for some people. They have blow up their accounts. But pretty healthy move, right? And they are still here. Look at these guys just waiting at 80, right? They are just waiting for all the retail to buy here, and they are going to wait for the retail traders at 67, They will wait at the even number and then flush them to 80. They lose their money, and you and I, we're just waiting for these guys, right? Boom. to take it back up. Trading is a waiting game. I don't need to have a trade on, guys. I do not need to have a trade on in the markets to make money. I don't. It's better to learn when not to trade. If you learn only that and you stick it to your head, I don't need to have a trade on at all. Zero, none, nada, niente. Zero trades. So there are days that I don't do much. There are days that I only explain things to my premium members. There are days that I just go over setups and I don't trade at all. This morning, what the hell is the ES doing? Look at the ES, guys. It's still a stock, right? Very tight range for over half an hour for the C period. They gave you 09, 06, 3 points. The big fight is right here, overnight range. If we go inside this range, then you will print the 10s and the 12. If you get out, well, you will print 4,200. Market profile is nothing more than information. That's it. It is not a system that it will give you entries and exits. It is a mechanism of you to see the order flow that had happened in the past. This does not predict the future. No single indicator can predict the future. For those of you who use RSI, double I, PMI, triple I, double I, that is all bull crap. I've been doing this over 25 years now, and nothing, absolutely nothing of that works unless you pull the trigger and you have your risk management in place. I will be more than honest with anyone in the room. Look what they just did. 85 oil live. I am watching it. Look right here. They just stopped all the retail traders. Look live. Here is a 96. They dumped them all the way to 84. Why do you think they did that? They know that the retail trader has a 15 points or a 10-point stop, right? They know retail traders, they have a 10 or 15 points a stop. So they got them all the way from 70 to 66, 67. I keep saying 66. My brain is wired up with 66. They just gave you this free money, 30 ticks, and if you got greedy and you didn't get the heck out, they just stopped you again, right? I have seen, there was a guy here in the room before, he would have a trailing stop. And he tells me, man, trailing stop sucks because I always get stopped out. And I say, yeah, because your trailing stop is too small, right? Too small of your trading stop. You have to give it a room. You have to give it room to breathe. And you have to know where the money is. Here's the money. Guys, the money is here. Look. 67 even just light up. Look at this guy says spoofing the market. Look, about a 98 just came in and went out. Look at that market. Order flow right here, live. Look, boom. 90 is coming online. 6702 coming online. Look at the 6710 light up. They spoofed the market. They took the market out. So these guys are crying now, right? They got out of their trade, right? This retail trader is pissed right now because the market just took his money and then the market actually went his way. And right at 67, they are going to do the same thing. Either they push me to 67.10 or they are going to do the same thing and take them back to the money, right? Look at the ladder. And I have my other ladder, by the way, on my other screen. You guys don't see the other ladder from my, my market profile, but this is the same thing. Bookmap is literally the same thing, the book. Here is the book, 6701s now. Come on, baby. Those of you who took the 84 or they listen, those of you who listen on that 84 long or 85 long, excuse me, on the oil, take your 15 ticks. If you get a scalp in the market, $300 on your pocket on 2 lots, 150 on 1 lot, and come back and wait, right? or ring the register and play with the house money and look for going long on the 85.90. Guys, give me 1 second. Someone at the door again. Give me 1 second. Amor, voy a tirar ¿no está, bebé? Ah, ok, mira el cheque. No, mi amor, dos. Él viene cada 12. Yo le dije que me hiciera ya para cada 2 semanas. So, ahorita va a ser una hoy y una en 15 días. Aquí está. Y me va a dejar, dice, una tarjeta en él. No, 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 él le va a dejar la y el banco para trabajar con los bancos. Ahí la tiré ahorita en donde dejamos la bolsa de agua. FYI. Okay, I am back. I am so sorry. Great. Let's go back to oil and see what the heck are these guys gonna do. Did they print anything about 61? Yep, they did 67. Excuse me, I keep saying the wrong numbers. And here is the move, right? They just gave them 61. they got the retail trader. Let's see if they're going to push them all the way down to the 80s, or they're going to give them that 6610 number. EMini, holy moly. I've been making 1.5 for the past half an hour on that long. Is just the way it is, guys. I don't move the markets with 2 lots. I cannot. Maybe Bubble, you can call your friends and ask them to drop 1,000 lots. I don't know if Bubble is listening. Anyways, kudos to those of you who took that trade on oil. Good job. Nice trading. EMini stock. Let's see what the EMini is doing. Man, look at this balance since 9:35, right? 9:35. Nothing to do for about, 9:35 Central, by the way. 9:35 Central is 10:35 Eastern. So nothing to do now. Waiting mode. My stop is 2 points. And give me 1 sec, tiny sec here to look at my account on my interactive broker because I'm short. Yes, breakout next week, man. It's cooling off right now, right? It's just coiling, man. The breakout that I'm expecting is to the upside. Hopefully it's going to happen just like every previous years, where we see the market after coming off the holidays become a really strong move, and that can give us the 4230s again. So it's just a waiting mode at this point. Nothing to do in the markets. Those of you who are long, what can I tell you? Wait. If you guys want to take your 2 points, take them off. I don't mind, right? Take them off. All right, oil 60. God, geez, Lou, 67.05. Let's see. Are they gonna load up those 20s and those 30s again and 50s? We just have to wait and let the market works. It's magic. Let me go back to the channel, guys. I completely forgot. No questions. That's good. You guys are awesome. You guys are just pretty awesome traders. But if you have questions, let me know here in the room. I have, let me see what, oil, stocks. I'm not going to go over the stocks. I have my positions in place. I haven't moved my positions. Still long SMH, Baidu, Twitter, Take-Two, DraftKings, Corsair, Tesla, Unity Software, Tilray, and I'm still long, short the TQQs, long FNGU, long Apple, long Boeing. No, not long Boeing. Boeing got close. By the way, what the heck is Boeing doing today? Boeing, where are you? There. It's down $3. Good. All right, good. I want to get it again on the 240s because I got out on the 243s. Baidu, I'm still long. Baidu not moving today. Coinbase, I'm waiting for the 220. Again, some of you guys were telling me about the Coinbase trade. Twitter, I got a couple of calls, couple of messages about my video. That video, guys, again, is for people who day trade or swing trade for a couple of days. So that video is kind of obsolete. I will do a brand new video on Coinbase, maybe over the weekend, long weekend. I'll probably start pulling off. I have like 12 stocks that I'm trading. There it goes, 42.09 on the ES, guys. We might get the 42.10. I have no clue. They might get me out at 42.10. Back to my, what do you call it? My Coinbase, right? Coinbase, what am I waiting for? The 220s again. Hopefully we're going to get it next week. If not, the move is my stop. 220s, go long right here at the 50 MA. I mean, it's not 50. Yes, that's my 50 MA, I believe. And start moving towards the 250. Okay? 250 is the line in the sand. I believe I mentioned that in the video. We can get $10 on this move. All right? $10. I'll be more than happy. There you go. Oil printing 67.10. Somebody just tell me, hey, look at the oil. All right, oil, what can I tell you? I mean, this is not crystal ball, guys. All right, this is not magic. The trade just happened live as I was explaining it to all of you guys of the 70 level. going towards 67.20. I think I was really, really clear about that. So the market just gave you those ticks. Ring the register. I will probably scratch my trade. I am long 67.18 since last night, right? So if they give me the 67.50 this time, I am not going to be greedy and I'm going to take my $800 and run. I want to get the 2,000, but I couldn't. So if they give me that 67.52 again, I'll be more than happy to take my money and run today. Come back for Globex Sunday night. And if Globex gives me 67 even, or if Globex gives me a test of the top of the pennant at 66.55, well, you know the drill, right? I will be trading that 55 number again on my oil coming Sunday night Globex. All right. So guys, it is 11:13. I wish you guys a very nice long weekend. I will be seeing you guys Tuesday morning. Enjoy it. God bless you. Have an awesome day. I'll probably be done, guys, and close the room in about 2 hours. I'm done for the month. Those of you who were following my trades and following Bubble is an amazing guy, by the way. We did pretty well. I do not want to ask everyone to do this, but it would be extremely helpful for you to record and journal your trades. This is what speaks about your trading, nothing more, right? This is all I have to show my client that I got yesterday. I show him my P&L, of course, and I show him the money that I make for my other clients. And there you go. Tuesday, I have new money coming into my account so that I can trade money for him. So record your trades every single week. There are nice softwares for $30 a month. You can use TraderSync. You can use TradingView. Some of them they take futures and options. So I have TraderSync and I have TradingView for most of my accounts. So start doing that, and I'll be seeing you guys Monday. This was a fantastic month. Some of my guys, they were making 10,000 pounds. I think, I mean, Bubble, he made pretty good chunk of money this month. I did pretty well myself, and it's not about the money that we make. It's just about learning to be consistent, learning when not to trade, learning when to trade, learning when to wait for the trade to come to you. I waited for the whole freaking morning for 4206. I was waiting for 4200. I just went long 4206 on the ES, chasing the move of the lows, and it's paying off a bit, about 4 points. I don't have a lot, but about 4 points so far. Those who took those 66.80s, 85 or 90 on oil, you just got yourself about 20 ticks or 25 ticks. Depends on what your entry was on oil, all the way to 67.12 or 67.10, whatever it was. So again, guys, I'll be saying goodbye to you guys. Sayonara. See you guys Tuesday morning. God bless you guys. Enjoy your families, please. Give them big hugs. Tell them you love them. And be cool. All right? Be seeing you guys Tuesday morning. Enjoy. Oh, by the way, I messed up. Do we have Globex on Sunday? Yes, I do have Globex on Sunday. Monday is half day only. So, FYI.